Picture this, you are lying in a hospital bed, your worried family hovering nearby. The doctors have done their job and you are on the road to recovery. You should be focusing on getting better, but instead, your heart is racing as you stare at a hospital bill that is larger than your annual salary. But I have insurance, you whisper, your hands shaking. That's when reality hits. Your insurance has more holes in it than a fisherman's net. Hey there, I'm Jiten Modi, and after spending 2 decades helping people navigate the maze of personal finance, I have seen too many families devastated by health insurance mistake. Today, I am going to share what could be the most important information you will ever hear about protecting your family's health and wealth. You see, health insurance is not just another bill you pay, it is a lifeline. When your child spikes a fever at 2 a.m., or when your parents needs emergency surgery, or when life throws a curveball you never saw coming. It is the difference between focusing on recovery and drowning in debt. Let me tell you about Priya, a 35-year-old mother of two. She thought she was being smart by choosing the cheapest health insurance policy she could find. After all, a policy is a policy, right? No. When her younger daughter needed emergency appendix surgery, Priya discovered her low-cost policy had a high deductible, limited network hospitals, and numerous exclusions. That money-saving decision cost her rupees 50,000 out of pocket, money she had to borrow from relatives. This brings us to the first and deadliest mistake, choosing a policy based solely on premium. Listen, I get it. We all want to save money, but picking health insurance based on price is like choosing a parachute based on how light it is. Sure, you saved some money, but at what cost? The second mistake is just as dangerous, ignoring the network hospitals. Imagine rushing your loved one to the nearest hospital during an emergency, only to discover it is not in your network. Now you are faced with an impossible choice. Pay lakhs upfront or transfer your critical patient to a network hospital. This is not just about convenience, it is about access to care when every minute counts. Here is where it gets really personal. Understanding your sum insured. Healthcare costs are skyrocketing faster than a festive season sparkler. What seems like adequate coverage today might not even cover a week's hospitalization tomorrow. I have seen families sell their jewelry, their vehicles, even their homes because their insurance fell short. Do not let that be your story. And then there is the fine print. Those pesky exclusions and waiting periods that nobody reads until it is too late. It is like buying a house without checking if it has a roof. Your insurance might look perfect on paper, but if it does not cover what you need when you need it, what is the point? Pre-existing conditions are another heartbreaker. So many people assume their diabetes, hypertension, or asthma will be covered immediately. Then reality hits, usually at the worst possible moment. Understanding waiting periods isn't just about being informed, it is about planning for your family's security. Let us talk about add-ons and riders. These aren't just fancy terms insurance companies use to make more money. They are like airbags in your car. You might never need them, but if you do, you will be incredibly grateful they are there. Critical illness coverage, room rent waiver, restoration benefits. This could be the difference between financial recovery and financial ruin. But perhaps the most heartbreaking mistake I see is people not reviewing their policies regularly. Life changes, families grow, health conditions develop. That basic policy you bought 5 years ago might be about as useful as an umbrella full of holes in today's storm. Here is the hard truth. Every day you continue with inadequate or improper health insurance coverage, you are not just taking a financial risk, you are gambling with your family's well-being, their future, their dreams. The cost of these mistakes is not measured just in rupees. It is measured in stress, in compromised care, in sleepless nights, wondering how you will pay the next medical bill. But there is hope. Every single one of these mistakes is avoidable. Every single one of these heartbreaks is preventable. You just need to know what to look for and how to choose wisely. So, here is what I want you to do right now. First, pull out your health insurance policy. Yes, right now. I will wait. Second, check your sum insured. Is it enough to cover a major health crisis? Third, look at your network hospitals. Are your preferred healthcare providers listed? Fourth, review any pre-existing conditions and their waiting periods. Fifth, consider what has changed in your life since you bought the policy. But most importantly, do not do this alone. Click the link in the description and book a one-on-one clarity session with me. Together, we'll review your current coverage, identify any dangerous gaps, and create a plan that truly protects you and your loved ones. Remember, health insurance is not just another financial product. It is a promise you make to your family. A promise that when health challenges strike, you will be able to focus on what really matters, getting better. I am Jiten Modi and I have made it my life's mission to ensure no family faces a health crisis without proper protection. Book that clarity session now. Your family's health and financial security are too important to leave to chance. Because when it comes to health insurance, the biggest mistake is not making the wrong choice. It is making no choice at all. Let us secure your family's health and financial future together. See you in our clarity session.